Unbelievable. It's happening. UK government disappointed in Buhari. We were hopeful he would sign the electoral bill and get Nigeria out of the deceit of indirect primaries or system of picking government where or government officials where there is truth and there is lies and there is what sabotage. Now what's going on? The National Assembly, comparison of the Senate and House of Representatives, came together, proposed a bill, an electoral bill, where you now have where you have the direct and indirect primaries. Now, the direct primary says, or let's start with the indirect primaries. The indirect primaries is a system where we have just a few persons who happens to be the executive, the rich elites, deep pockets, come up to say, oh, we have chosen Mr. Chukura, for instance, or Mr. Yusuf, or Mr. Debayo, okay, to be, or Mr. Efyong, or Mr. Ejiro, okay, I'm just trying to cover everybody, okay, to be our flag representative of this party for the governorship, senatorial, or presidential position. Now, a large proportion of that very party members know that Mr. whoever he is among these names is so unstable. Mr. Isosa is not somebody to be trusted. He's such a dishonest fellow. When he's saying good morning to you, you have to really check your time. He might be dead in the night. I mean, so they know, and they will never choose such a person. But because he has ticked the box for the high and mighty, they've proposed to him, okay, that you will give us this, you give us that. And because he's a dishonest person, he's already in line with that. He has agreed. Then he comes to bear and become what? The person for the party. Why? We also have the direct. The direct primaries involve every organ of the party being directly involved, where Mr. whoever among these names is going to prove to the people he's worth it, he earns it, and he wants to really lead by an example. So the UK government is disappointed. The United Kingdom has said it hoped that President Muhammadu Buhari would have considered and ascertained to the Electoral Act 2010 Amendment Bill transmitted to him by the federal government. The British High Commission in Nigeria, the British High Commissioner in Nigeria, Catherine said at the opening ceremony of the Yaga Conventions 3.0 on Thursday, noted that she was in Zimbabwe where she observed the elections, and she recognized how powerful the civil society can be. Lingle, while noting that the next general election in Nigeria is to make or break the nation, said, we honestly really believe for Nigeria and Africa, for the world, and the outcome of the election and the conduct of the election in a massive way and the importance it will make. We were disappointed that the president has not said anything worthwhile with regards to this electoral bill. According to the High Commissioner, it has been a little bit of a rocky road for Nigeria democracy since the 1999, but the country has stuck with it and has come out through. She said the world will be looking at this election and whether it will be sanitized and conducted relatively well. If the electorate will accept the result and rely and go on with the new leadership, then Nigeria will be on a good path. We hope to God that President Muhammadu Buhari makes the right choice. So, you know that President Muhammadu Buhari has already, is already saying that the direct primaries does not look very much like what, is anticipated, and we might be going for the indirect. And he promised that he promised that elections will be free and fair. My dear, You are telling somebody wants something different, okay? Something is going to be happening different. Yet you are saying they should that things will automatically sort out itself. But how will that happen? How will it sort out itself? How are we going to get, how are we going to get all that we need to get if there is no law? Where there is no law, there is no sin. If there is no process by which things should abide by and how things should go, if there is no, there's no cut out, draft out plan on how and how things should be placed, then you know that, things might not be the way they want. If you want a system to change, then put the process in place. For instance, we know that this is the way, this is what we want to do. Then everybody falls in line. Everybody gets in line that this is what it is. Where direct primary is where everybody in the party is involved. Everybody in the party, we look at it and say, Mr. Chukura cannot please everybody. So there will be a massive election in the whole, in the party primaries where they will take over, where they will take over and everybody will be involved, vote for the right candidate they feel will represent them, very well. And in that light, in that way, things will begin to look better. Then people begin to comport and conduct themselves in the right way, not saying I don't care. I don't care because I know that I am the one. I don't care because I know that if I can please Mr. Lagbaja, Mr. Da 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 da, they are the ones who controls the party, then that's it. No, no, no. So the UK government is disappointed in Buhari, but are we going to, are they are hopeful, okay? They are still looking at it that Buhari will sign it, they're still looking at Buhari will sign it, but it's still there because Buhari is in between right now. He has already sought advice from INEC, and all these things we are looking at clearly shows that, at the end of the day, the best will be the most important will come forth, and we'll know exactly what next. Because I mean, if we are going to get a real electoral process that will be good for the people, then it has to be the direct primaries. Okay, leave us a comment. God bless you. Do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now. Bye. Remember, you've got a voice. Let it count.